on the option. He'll pitch it. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Catch in the middle. It's Smalls. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Warhawks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On target over the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He'll keep it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted deep in his own end. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wood. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets away from one, finds room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll do it himself. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll leave it with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's caught. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hooks. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Under fire. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The give to the tailback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Warhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Offside defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
ULM 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to pass, it's Wood. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gonna swing it on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got his man, makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Warhawks will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. They'll immediately call timeout. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Wood. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. That's reeled in. It's Walters. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. The Warhawks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
The 49ers will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Walters. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Scanning the field, it's Wood. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Gives it on the option.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the fourth sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Warhawks will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Rides the back and leaves it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the 49ers have a lot of options on second and inches. The toss to the outside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The 49ers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Catch in the middle, it's Walters. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air, it's Wood. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the Warhawks send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The quick out. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Now setting up shop in the red zone. To the air, it's Wood. Quickly complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Warhawks look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Red pass, it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Creates a little space. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And his throw is incomplete. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away.
Number 16, Hans punts it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He'll pull it on the read. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Wood. Finds his big tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Run the gun. He leaves it with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Slithers into space. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He'll do it himself. At the 45, on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Right back to it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll throw on 3rd down. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. What a disappointment. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Dropping back, it's Wood. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Warhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.